be clowning right now. He doesn't have enough. He's not going to be able to heal himself in time. Does he stay alive long enough to get the victory royale?
What a big play from replays as Tfue does. Aircool was so close. Aircool does it, baby. And
こんにちは、フォートナイトクリップスです。今回ご紹介いたしますのは、Twitch ライバルズでスーパーゲームズという大会があって、その賞金総額が1億円を超えるという大会で、見事 Tfue たちが優勝したという件についてご紹介したいと思います。そうしまして今回の大会なんですが、主にアメリカや EU から様々な選手が参加していて、Tfue やスコープド、サイファー PK やドクタールポ、そしてベンジーフィッシュやブーガなど様々な選手が参加していました。それに加えて、有名なスポーツ選手などが参加していて、プロアマのような形式で行われた大会になります。ちなみにその賞金総額が100万ドルということで1億円を超えていて、そのお金すべてはチャリティーに使うための賞金となっています。そのために優勝した選手がそのお金をもらうのではなくて、どこの団体にその賞金を寄付するかということを決められるという賞金になっています。それではこの後本編についてと思います。どうぞご覧ください。
Circle where you have 45 players in like FNCS and oh man, just destroyed and eliminated right away. That is unfortunate.
To assume that Tfue and Scope are sitting on top of this mountain, Golden Boy.
Oh no, and Lupo, he ended up missing his jump. You know, maybe wants to act a little bit like his buddy Timothy the Tat Man. But yeah, that jump is going to cost him, and Lupo is out. So that is didn't die to fall damage though. He just missed the jump, which is, you know, part one of, you know, taking Tim damage. Part two is, you know, taking the actual damage. Then Cypher, he's just going to get blown up there. And I think that was going to be Tfue that it was the one that made that happen. Hitting duos that we have, trying to stay alive here with this med gun as much as possible. It's going to be Hogman, but Hogman finally is going to meet his own demise there. But this is basically just coming down to the final moments, and it is getting this is ending very, very quickly, quicker than what you could possibly imagine. It seems like Tfue and his teammate, they finished second. So who finished in first?
And Mr. Conram there took the victory.
I remember some stats.
Another launch pad.
Like about 40-50% who gets high ground. This is what I'm talking about. The chopper, baby.
You mentioned it, and they're going in for the dive. He went into the water. That was pretty clever there. They timed that one very well done by Booyah and Ebad to just tell his teammates, hey, don't worry about it. We're going to jump into the water. We will be safe. It will catch our fall. And this is coming down to the wire. Balla and Bumper, smartly enough, doing the same exact thing as everyone else, turtling up. But you have Nate Hill and crew. They're going to be circling around them. This is just utter insanity. And Tfue and Scope have the high ground here, Sancho.
Yeah, Tfue and Scope recognizing the high ground. Hopefully Tfue does not get knocked out again with the RPG. He does have his teammates behind him. Tfue is eating a lot, but there he is.
Look at all these people, pile of people. 6 players remaining. He's got to just continue to bandage himself up. See if he can survive as long as possible. 6 players left. Can he go for the shot? But he doesn't. Or he opts for the shot instead, but he doesn't stay alive. And that is going to be 5 in 5th place there. Riversand, again, this goes down to what that strategy was earlier. And I think Riversand might just outlive Cypher, but Cypher and Riversand are doing the same exact thing. And you know that they have to just be clowning right now. He doesn't have enough. He's not going to be able to heal himself in time. Does he stay alive long enough to get the victory royale? Yes, he does. Cypher, PK, and Dr. Lupo along.
Benji's team down below, making sure they have that, and is we're on board here with Balla from the Twitch Rivals family. And a lot of people use hashtag Baller for comp, and Balla's using his game sense and knowledge to make sure that he has the dominant position here, looking for a box fight, making sure that this team does not challenge him. He's going to go for piece control, gets it. He almost gets a nice hit with that tack. Doesn't have a lot of resources when it comes to weapons, but Balla is trying his best to bully his way into that box, knowing that a team down there is going to be very dangerous. But here it is, Golden Boy. The circle moves them out, and they have to disengage. They have to get out of there, because any moment standing here is going to be a big problem, as Balla does get tagged, and he's going to try to kind of like ball up here, no pun intended, ball up here for a second to try to get away from this action that's pushing him. Here comes Big Daddy Storm, about to put everybody to bed. Look at the ticks there. The storm pad doesn't help the crash pad.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the big plays.
Balla, big brain Balla. Oh my goodness.
Dude, what a play. What a play. But the problem is, though, is that he's still going to keep running. He's going to keep running, and he's not going to get much of an opportunity to be able to heal himself back up. He does have bandages. That takes time. He has minis. That doesn't take as much time. but it's still going to be time that he'll be losing out on. And look at all these players as they push on up the mountain. You're going to have Emad there waiting on the side. You got DJB there. You also have Avante and Dylan Windler. This was a duo that was playing really well in the qualifiers, but I bet you they were not expecting this. Our first place team, they're going to be in a world of hurt as Rosie is going to be down, and Conram and Aircool just trying to fight him out. As Benji Fishy, just the sneaky boy that he is, has somehow managed to just climb up this mountain. Issue is, he just got chunked for a ton of damage. Up on the high ground, you got Cypher, Dr. Lupo, as they're just trying to get into the circle, and this is where the chaos is just gonna unfold. And this is it right here. Bizzle, very low on HP. It's coming down to the final moment. Tfue's gonna be up on the high ground. Tfue gets knocked down. Tfue's out of here. And Aircool has the high ground, and they're just gonna continue to get ticked. And it's Aircool up on high. High Sky couldn't even get there, and this could very well be a win for them if it keeps up like this. But Aircool can't survive the storm. Hogman's just healing up. Riverson is healing up too, and I think this is gonna come down to an HP battle, and it's Hogman and Riverson, whoever manages to get this. If Riverson just holds for a little bit longer, I don't think Hogman has enough health, and that is going to be the game. Liquid Riverson and company pick up the victory. But it
Land and it's the Ranger with the nice alpha play, and they have the high ground here, Golden Boy. This is very nice, and as you can see, the rest of the lobby is chaos, and the water is going to be a big play. I'm expecting someone to be submersed underneath all the builds, and Ranger and his team are very dominant on top. We do see Cody Melfi, a rugby player, and everything's collapsing, but I'm 60 FPS on the high with the heli. Now he has a dominant position, but does he have...
Oh, no!
He slips. The hubris
oh no!
So close to the sun as Replays is in a heal off on the left side. Down goes Carly from Gen G.
Aircool!
Aircool is back in it again, and Tfue as well, but here comes Riverson trying to get in. Down he goes, and Replays is actually from Nick A30's team, and able to down goes Booga on the outside. Tfue.
It's between Aircool.
It's between Aircool, Tfue, and let's see what happens down below. I think that person's gonna be gone, no doubt. It's all about who has the heals. A Cypher, look at Cypher, way on the left side, healing it up, doing his best to survive this intense circle here. I just can't believe it. And it's not all gonna go down. I believe Tfue may have got this, but Aircool has a lot of health. He's gonna be able to sneak away and look for more heals. There is a bandages, but this thing is chunking for a lot. Golden Boy, the bandy gun.
He's got the bandy gun. He's got the bandy gun.
Is he gonna attack Tfue?
I don't think he's gonna have time. No, he was just trying to get low and see if he can get the floppers. But Cypher's actually gonna maybe challenge a fight here. He's inside of the water, but Big Swimp Wimp could win this one out, and I think he did. I don't even know, like, what? That's Fiber. That's Fiber.
It's very interesting to see Sweaty Pits down as well. He's going to have a big competition as we're pulling out a little bit. It is, again, 60 FPS. Golden Boy, the intensity is just crazy right now. It's so crazy, man. I just hyped about it, and right now we're trying to bring Golden Boy back into the fray, but Nick A30, Phase Replays, all sitting there in the middle. At the high ground, you have 60 FPS, who's been doing very well. At the very bottom, Rip Brain Deadbot. That's not happening. Out you go, but Kyler Murray, first time seeing him on the broadcast at the tippity top, having himself a 1v1 with 160 FPS. Conrad, Trevor May goes down. All the players are collapsing on this dam. 60 FPS is the only one that has the dominant high ground. So many people are falling. Riverside, as part of the second place team, is holding still alive. You have Fiber as well, who's in the top 10, fighting very well. Tfue, all there. Benji is still alive. FaZe Replays, who's been doing very well. I think he's going to try to go down and fish. I'm not quite sure, but the heal game is happening right now. Wavepunk and everybody is fighting for the lives. Booga sitting on top of a crash pad. I think Replays actually went down for a refresh. All those resources down below, it is Fiber, Tfue, Aircool, 60 FPS, Booga, the world champion, and FaZe Replays doing their best to survive this intense heal up.
Fiber's out.
Fiber is out, and 60 FPS is trying to be a vacuum and sucking up all the resources, and Aircool and Tfue are the ones you have to look for, because Aircool is in the top 10. Tfue is the number 1, but I don't think he's going to have
he's gone.
Down he goes, and Booga is actually pushing Replays down below, and Replays takes the pad out. What a big play from Replays as Tfue does. Aircool is so close. Aircool does it, baby. And